And what have you had to do this new season to prepare for that? We'll start with you, Renee.
Girl, all the facade finally came off. Catherine really gets to, this coming season, let her hair down. And that's not to say that she hasn't had those moments in previous seasons, but you know, we've all heard Jim for endless seasons say, I'll handle it. Well, that lasted about just long enough. And so I like where Catherine's going. I like that finally everything just came off and she's able to be the woman that she's always been. It's always been there. It's just that she's, you know, she's had to kind of keep it hidden, and makes me thrilled. And I think you're going to enjoy seeing what she does this year.
Well, you know, I've always enjoyed the evolution of Veronica from where she started in season 1 to where she is now. I think that you can expect more of her devious ways, but I just love that she came from a place of sort of just standing back and taking everything in to being really a player in manipulating everything. So I think you can see what happens as a result of all of that.
I enjoy watching your characters also. You know, it's interesting to you know, to be able to get a chance to watch our characters over, you know, she's already been 4 seasons. It's crazy. Where I love where my character's going. You know, in the beginning, I was just having a lot of fun playing with the, you know, being a blue collar, hard-working brother and trying to do the right thing for my family. You know, I empathize with that in my own life, just taking care of my mom and dad. The tough part about it, whether it's experiencing it or actually watching it, is, you know, eventually, you know, if you're always doing, you're always giving, sometimes people take advantage of that. You can be like a pushover, you know what I mean? So when you see Benny in his first couple seasons, you know, I love the love that he shows for his family, but, you know, I wanted to see him, you know, put his feet down, you know, stand up for himself, you know, say no to his sister every now and then, do what's right for himself. So I really like to see where Benny's going, because he's getting a lot more stronger, and being able to stand up for himself and do what, you know, I think is what's best for him, as opposed to just always, you know, being the pushover to his mother and obviously to his sister Candace too. So I like his own 2 feet that he's standing on. He's starting to get a backbone a little bit, so I'm enjoying that. I like the arc where he's going. It's fun.
All right, we have a question.
Good afternoon. Sean Knight, K92.7, Columbus, Georgia. Renee, this is for you and Angela. Throughout the beginning, you have been the calm, cool, collective one, and you've put up with so much, from Jim to Wyatt to the death of your daughter, Amanda, just so much. And you have been the diabolical one, Angela. Now we have a new Ice Queen. How does it feel now that the roles have reversed going into the new season?
I don't think the roles are necessarily reversed. Angela and I have talked about this. I think we're more fire and ice.
She's fire, I'm still ice.
I enjoy it. I don't necessarily think, though, that Catherine is the diabolical one, it's as much as she just snapped.
Right.
And I still, but I think, like I just said previously, you know, letting her hair down, it's nice to be the one-up for Chase, because I've always kind of, you're right, been this sit back, and that doesn't mean it's always going to be that way, but it's finally, I'm just, you know, asserting myself, and it's, and even throughout the rest of the season, even I think even you're going to see with some other characters, of which I won't give you the spoiler on, that, yeah, it's finally nice to be in charge.
Yeah, you know, I agree. I think we're fire and ice. I don't think we've necessarily switched places. We're two different characters. Ironically, I think Veronica also snapped in a different way. I don't necessarily think diabolical was the goal, but I do think a lot of things that happened caused her to snap, and she just chose to snap differently. But yeah, I love sort of what the characters are doing, and that there is no one on earth that is so powerful that they can't be sort of brought down by someone. So I enjoy that the character gets to have that moment of being afraid of someone. I also feel that, I said this earlier in an interview, I feel that out of all the people on the show, that Catherine is who Veronica most wants to be. Because, there's nothing like old money. And Veronica's new money. So, you see it all in her cars and her shoes and her clothes and all that. That's what new money does. The old money can call the judge. So there's nothing like old money, and I think that's what she strives for, and so that's why she admires Catherine so much.
Okay, we have a question here.
Hello everyone, my name is Shanika Taylor, Mad Talking TV. So I just want to know, Have Nots is one of the most anticipated shows on OWN Network. So the expectations are very high for you guys. The bar has been set high. So what do you guys do to make sure that you're continuously on your A game and that you're not falling off?
Lots of things. I think first of all, it starts with our fearless leader. Tyler Perry's coming in there every day and he's leading the ship.
Right.
So we gotta, fall in line and do what's asked of us. So that's definitely the first thing. I think we all have different processes. For me, it's more about making sure I have everything in tune so I can play my full orchestra. What I mean by that is this, it's really important for you to be doing your scene study, right? With whatever acting coach or acting class that you might have. I think it's important to work on your voice also, right? I can say hello to everybody 10 different ways if I have control over my voice and how I'm saying it, right? Same thing with working on my body also. What do they say? There's a big percentage of language that's spoken through your body language, right? So you're working on that also. I've been in therapy for the last 2 years. That's actually helped me a lot also in my personal life too. But I really started just to be able to call on those emotions on demand, right? It's called action. You got a week right now. If you haven't done that in a long time, you don't know what your triggers are. It might be kind of hard to do that. So I think it's really, staying diligent with whatever your process is. Everyone has a different one. And then, going and then just, putting your head down and following Mr. Perry. And he never steers us wrong, so it's pretty good.
We actually have another question.
Hello, Jonelle with Rolling Out. Why does Benny keep wanting to believe in Candace so bad? Is it because she's his only hope, or is it really because it's his sister?
I think it's a little bit of both. I can also empathize with this in real life too. I have a lot of people that, I see the best in them that they might not even see. Other people might not see that, and it's like, it's a bit, it's kind of naive if someone's always, pushing you over and you keep giving them the benefit of the doubt. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's his older sister, right? It's his only sister, and at the end of the day, this is like the patriarch of the family. So at the end of the day, they're going to get the benefit of the doubt. But one thing I am looking forward to, like we talked a little bit in the beginning, is for him to finally, stand up on his own 2 feet and do what's right for him. Because you can't keep getting pushed over in life all the time. Eventually, you're going to get pushed out of the way. So I'm also looking forward for him to stand up to his sister too. But I think that's the reason why he's always so naive. Yeah, he just loves her a lot.
Can I just say something about that? I've always felt that Benny's character, in some ways, is one of the strongest people on the show, in that you believe in just about everybody.
Right.
I mean, you really
For better or
do.
worse, yeah.
I mean, look at last season, with War and everything. You give everybody, your mother, your sister, Veronica, he just loves everybody. I think you live already more even than your mama. I mean,